Hello, everyone. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Rufai makes shocking revelations about kidnappers and Boko Haram. The governor of Kaduna State, Nasser El-Rufai, has claimed that kidnappers are now collaborating with some elements of Boko Haram to hold people for ransom. El-Rufai stated this on Friday while addressing State House correspondents. He was speaking 24 hours after government abducted 6 school girls and 2 staff members from a boarding school in Kaduna. The governor confirmed that the kidnappers had made contact with the parents of the victims but refused to disclose the ransom they are demanding. He said, "First, I must say it is most unfortunate and tragic for us in Kaduna for this kidnap of children and teachers to happen. The report I got is that 6 students of private schools, secondary school, were kidnapped along with 2 teachers. As at this morning, Friday, the kidnappers have made contact with the parents, and we have got the parents of the kidnapped children and the relations of the teachers to be in one place so that there is one line of communication with the kidnappers to facilitate their release. However, from the moment of the kidnap, the security agencies, all agencies from the DSS to the police, the Nigerian Air Force and the Army have been on the matter, and I am confident that not only are we going to secure the release of these students and their teachers, but we are going to get the kidnappers by the grace of God. It is also a moment of sadness when young people that are trying to get an education become victims of these criminals. But kidnapping has become widespread that for many people it is not news. For us in Kaduna, this is one of the biggest tragedies, and we are doing everything to manage the situation to get the children and their teachers safely and pursue these kidnappers with everything that we have got. I get updates every 3 hours on this, and the last update I got is that they are in touch and they are discussing to resolve the matter. We have been receiving intelligence some 3 months ago that the bandits have connected with some elements of Boko Haram, and they will be targeting schools to kidnap children because that they know that that is what makes the news, Rufai said. Guys, are you surprised with this revelation by Rufai? It is what we've been talking about. It's like these guys they are they are getting sophisticated all the time. They are improving. But can that be said? Can the same thing be said to our army and our soldiers, that they are really getting sophisticated, they are really improving, they are changing their tactics? Because these guys, they are changing tactics. Because if you look at it, you know, after Boko Haram, you are hearing bandits, you are hearing Fulani Esme. A lot of people have been saying this, that they changed their tactics and began to form, go into this, working as a Fulani S-men, and at the same time, some Fulani S-men, they are using that opportunity to commit this havoc. So it is not really news, just like he said, it's not really news. So what are they doing? Meanwhile, for the fact that he said they have been receiving some information or news concerning this 3 months before now, that they are going to be targeting schools. So what are the things that they put in place? 3 months, these people have made this announcement, or they've made this news. What did they do? No, they will not do. They didn't do anything, but just Showarena, the DSA said, oh, we have to swing into action so that he will not be taken on our ways. That did they expect them to fold their hands and allow Shore to commit that act? Since people are saying, why did they go and arrest Shore since he has not committed the offense? But now hear what the governor saying that they've heard about it, they've been informed that these guys will be going to schools, then what were the measures being put in place to have, to not to allow this thing to have happened? But it's happening. Now they are crying fouls, saying Boko Haram, they are working with a bandits, they are working with a kidnappers, and I don't even know what they are even talking about. At the end of the day, it is still the masses that will be affected. They are the ones suffering all of these things. Their own children, are well kept. All these politicians, their children are well kept. That's why most of the time you see that they are really pussyfooty about this whole thing on how to take proactive action. But they won't do that until when it has happened. That is when you start hearing them saying all manner of things from different angles. So it's unfortunate that this incident, happening to innocent people and their parents running a scatter. Of course, you should know how they are going to be feeling. But at the end of the day, it's like majority of the people over there, they are not really feeling the heat. It is the people from this other end that are always talking about it. How many of them, how many times have they really come out? Because these things really dealing with them day in, day out. They know what to do. They know what to do, even in the whole country as a whole. What are they doing to be able to curb these things to a very large extent? The other time, Omo Agege was saying the number at which, or the statistics when it comes to crime being committed in Nigeria, that is very, very low compared to even other developed countries, meaning that what we are experiencing is nothing to write home about, or it's still a child's play with all this insecurity that we are experiencing here and there. They are telling us that the figure has not even gotten to anything. It was quoting 000 point something zero or point something. That in other climes it's more than that. So what are they trying to tell us? That we are just cry more than we ought to, or we are just shouting, or we are just making up things. That is just the way they see it. If somebody can be talking, at that level, be talking in that manner, do you expect them to put all manner of seriousness to that? No, they won't do that. The only thing they will come and say, oh, we condemn this action. Oh, we are so sorry. It's very, very unfortunate. Oh, we are going to bring the criminals. We are going to bring them to book. Those are the things that you are going to be hearing from them. For the fact that he said they've been informed that these guys will be coming and they are targeting schools because they know that is what is trending. They know that that is the news that will really go far. They know that that is what is going to affect people. That is what people are going to be talking about, because they know at the end of the day nothing will happen, and they have informed them, and they still carried out this evil act. What are our government doing? What are they doing? They will come and say, you, oh, we have defeated Boko Haram. Technically, we have done this, we have done that. Another one happened in Borno State again, in Chibok. A similar thing happened, even worse thing happened some days ago, and now nobody's saying anything. They will be, when it comes to issue of security votes, oh, you will hear them, oh, we have to get the security votes, is this and that, that even in developed countries they get a security votes. But the question is that the rate at which we are experiencing crime here, is it the same way they are experiencing it over there, and the way at which we are tackling it here, is it the same over there too? Those are the questions. But the unfortunate thing is that it's like the people are really even comfortable with it, because if they are not comfortable with it, a lot of protests would have been going on. We are hearing the protest that has been going on in Hong Kong for how many months? But in Nigeria, even 2 hours protest, everybody will just, I'm tired, oh, please, oh, I'm going to my house. I want to go and look for what my children will eat. And at the end of the day, everybody is not safe. Everybody is not safe at all. In one way or the other, everybody is afraid. Everybody is afraid. That is just the truth of the matter. Now, some people are reacting here. Someone say you are busy searching who tweet what about Kaduna State and how you will deal with such person. You got the intelligence information, right? And what did you do? But rather you are talking something else. Your eyes are on 2023. How APC will do that and this. Now, bandits collaborate with Boko Haram. Soon they will collaborate with S-men. You people know exactly where the devil comes from. They were distributing into each state with different names in Zamfara. They are bandits in Borno, Boko Haram, Yobe, Iswap, and Kaduna, Boko bandits. Each time you meet with your fellow partners of the ruling class, tell them the Pepe. Tell them to prepare to meet God on the judgment day, and you always still meet in the same location after this earthly journey. Even if you like, wash your legs and hands with bleach or Ragolis water and pray 29 times daily. It's not going to change anything. Mr. Governor, you are one of the sponsors of Boko Haram in Nigeria. You know them too well, and go and settle them, because it seems you've forgotten for long and they need their usual allowance from you. Thanks, Mr. Body Bag Governor. I will not be surprised if your name is among the founding father of these people. How many Nigerians have eyes but have no sight? Some can't even brush their brains once a year. Many are dying slowly, yet sentiment and dogmatism is their lives. Those are the things. They have this intelligence information gathering. Yes, they didn't do anything. Now they are complaining, crying fouls. Is it not evidence that these guys, they don't really care about you? But if it were to be almost Yeli show right now, you will see them. Oh, treasonable felony. Oh, insulting the president. This and that. Oh, the same Rufai talking about anybody who talks anything against the state government. They are going to do this, they are going to do that. But now you got the intelligence gathering for before 3 months before now. What did you do? Nothing. So guys, I would like to hear from you. Leave your comments below in the comment section concerning the revelation at which this Rufai is revealing. Thank you very much. Bye.